I've been wearing my ClearCorrect trays for 4 months now, and I really have a lot of tea to spill. I thought that my teeth will fall off. And for the whole ClearCorrect treatment, I paid. First of all, let's start from pointing out the differences between ClearCorrect and Invisalign, because it's not the same, even though it looks the same. ClearCorrect aligners are slightly thinner than Invisalign aligners, meaning they look less noticeable in a patient's mouth. However, ClearCorrect is engineered to cover the gums, meaning that the aligners might wrap or irritate the mouth more than Invisalign, which have been trimmed down to only cover the teeth. I owe you a backstory why I started with ClearCorrect on the first place. I chose ClearCorrect because it was the only thing that my dental office was offering at the moment. I remember started thinking about braces when my dentist suggested that I need to do something with my smile. I also started noticing on pictures that they don't look the best. I had some problems with overcrowding, I had problems with cleaning my teeth, with flossing, plus I was also grinding, so my teeth would wear off eventually. At the beginning I was thinking about getting traditional braces, but after checking other options I decided that ClearCorrect or Invisalign is something for me. When I went to my dentist, I realized that they are not offering Invisalign, and my case is not that severe, so I can just get ClearCorrect. The biggest issue I had with my second tooth, it was rotated and it was pointing upwards, and it was very visible when I was smiling. My bottom teeth were also very crooked. As a child I had removable braces that I was wearing only during the night, so it was a very long process. At that time I was ready with the treatment after 3 years, and then I got my retainer and then I totally forgot about it, and my teeth shifted to the position they were in before. The first thing, if you want to get ClearCorrect or Invisalign, is to go to your dentist, where they can check your teeth and make sure that you are eligible to get invisible braces. If you are, they will take pictures of your teeth and then they will scan them using a 3D scanner. And the first thing I needed to do was to remove my wisdom teeth. Well, not me, my dentist. But we were removing my wisdom teeth because I didn't know how much they were staying on the way to my perfect smile. So on the first visit my dentist told me that I need to remove my wisdom teeth. She was also scanning my teeth and taking pictures to make sure that I'm good to go. And then after about 3 weeks I was able to get my plan and see how my smile will look like at the end. I got all of the aligners on the first visit, and then I had some control visits every month. And my dentist also reassured me that if I have some questions or some concerns, I can always text her. Every time I had a question I was texting my dentist and I was getting an answer the same day or the next day. When you're coming to the dentist next time, they'll show you the results. The doctor will show you the plan and ask you to examine it carefully, because now it's time to accept it or to make some amends. When the aligners are ready, the doctor will call you in to make sure that they fit perfectly. You will be also provided with the instruction how to insert and remove aligners, and that you need to wear them at least 22 hours a day to make them transform your smile. You need to take them out every time you eat or drink something else than clean water. Those little white attachments are very prone to staining, so when you're drinking your coffee, always remember to get a straw. I didn't know how important it is drinking with the straw. Attachments are like little anchors, adding grip to clear aligners. They give you dentist precision control in movement, so the teeth straighten faster and more reliably. Those little attachments are very prone to staining, and when you are not using the straw, please be prepared that your attachment will turn yellow very soon. My treatment was planned for 12 aligners, which means 120 days, because I was changing my aligners every 10th day. And for the first 2 months I couldn't see the difference. I thought it was pointless and all of the pain is for nothing, and suddenly after 2 months it started working. So please guys, trust the process and be patient, because it takes some time. What is also worth mentioning is that I'm not ready yet. I'm ready with my first plan. The first plan consisted of 12 aligners. I wasn't 100% happy with my results, so I decided to confront my doctor and see what we can do about it, and she told me that we can print out extra aligners just to fill in dark triangles between my teeth, especially lower ones. There also were some other concerns I wanted her to address, so we decided to go for a second round. And the second round is only 4 aligners more, so I'm almost ready. It's like 40 days left. I know that my plan included extra aligners, and this is something that you should talk to your dentist about. Of course, this is something that your dentist will decide, but sometimes, like for example in my case, some extra aligners were necessary, so it's good to know if your plan includes extra aligners or not. When it comes to challenges, I think that the biggest challenge for me was pain. I was changing my aligners every 10th day. I remember that at the beginning, every time I was changing my aligners, it was so painful. I thought that my teeth will fall out, but they didn't, and yours also will not. Pain will eventually disappear, so if you will survive your first 3 days, you will be good. The other thing that was very challenging for me was not only the pain of the tooth, but it was pain generally in the mouth. I remember at the beginning, I had some huge problems with my tongue. All the time it was cut. When I was was eating, when I was sleeping, I just couldn't bear the pain. It was so annoying. But it wasn't only the tongue. I had cuts inside my mouth as well. I didn't know what to do with it. I ended up trimming my aligners under the water with a nail file. It helped. At the beginning I was also having a lisp, and I remember I was very ashamed of it, but I quickly realized it's only me who notices that. Because when I was asking my friends about my braces or about the lisp, they said that they didn't hear anything, they didn't see anything, so it was only me, and it will be probably also you if you get your Invisalign or ClearCorrect. It will be only you who will notice a difference. The lisp will be gone very quickly. You just need to talk a lot when you're having your aligners on, and it will be gone in a few days or weeks, depending on the case. I think that mine was gone after a week or two. I was also talking a lot, so it was very easy for me to get rid of a lisp. I was also getting a procedure called IPR. IPR stands for interproximal reduction. It sounds scary, but it's not painful. It's the procedure when your doctor is taking a small instrument and is reducing enamel. As far as I know, it doesn't harm your teeth. I was suffering from overcrowding, so it was necessary in my case. Mouth hygiene is very important when you are getting your braces, and it doesn't matter if you're getting ClearCorrect, Invisalign or just normal braces, mouth hygiene should be on the first place. And it's particularly important during your orthodontic treatment because the food can easily get trapped between the teeth, and then you are more likely to get tartar or even cavities. I was talking with my dentist and she reassured me that I shouldn't panic. When I'm out having fun, it's not always possible to have an access to the bathroom when I can brush my teeth. In my purse there is always a pack of chewing gum, a mouthwash and floss. Do everything you can and just brush your teeth when you're home. If you're getting your clear aligners, you also need to be prepared to get the tartar on your teeth. It can be easily removed, but it's something that bothered me a lot because I clean my teeth all the time. I'm flossing, I'm using a mouthwash, and it didn't prevent me from getting the tartar. And the other very important thing is that you are also very prone to get a gum recession. I was trying to find some more information about it because one of my teeth is suffering from gum recession. And I was asking my dentist about it. She told me that this is the condition I have in my mouth generally. At the beginning I was blaming myself, thinking that I was brushing incorrectly, but I don't think that was the case. I think that the gum recession was caused by the orthodontic treatment. And before you go after me, I want to specify, I don't claim that braces itself caused the gum recession. There were some factors that likely triggered it to happen. I will link an article in the description down below. And just a quick disclaimer, I'm not a professional, I'm talking about my experience. If you have any questions, please contact your dentist. The important thing is also to take the box everywhere with you. It's very important because sometimes you can get your aligners out and put them in the napkin, and then the waiter can come and take your aligners with him, and then you will lose them forever. Of course, there is also a solution to that. Keep your previous aligners. Don't throw them away, because if you lose one of your aligners, you can always replace the one with the previous one. Does that make sense? When it comes to the price, it is very pricey, but I treat it as an investment in myself, and I was thinking about it for years, so of course I decided to do it. I live in Denmark, and for the whole ClearCorrect treatment I paid 30,000 Danish kroner. It didn't include removing of my wisdom teeth, but it included aligners, consultations, IPR, cleaning of the teeth, and the retainer. I've been conducting my ClearCorrect treatment at my dental office, but there are also some other options that you can consider if you're thinking about Invisalign and you want to save some money. In the USA they have something like Smile Direct Club. We have it in Denmark as well. It's not called the same way, but it works the same way. You are just getting your aligners at the first visit or on the second visit, and then you are not seeing the dentist at all. For me it was very important to have someone I can always ask for help. It was my dentist. I could always text her and then I will get an answer the same or the next day, because you never know what will happen. I remember having this one aligner that were just hanging on my teeth, so I contacted my dentist and she was able to give me an answer the same day. I think it's totally worth it. If your teeth are not straight and it's something you're thinking about every day and you want to change, I think you should consider getting braces, but I really can recommend ClearCorrect. I think it's a very good option for adults, especially. This is an invisible option and pretty convenient because you're taking it out every time you're eating, whereas where you have braces, then you have to choose carefully what you can eat or what you cannot eat. And I was really happy when I discovered that there are some invisible braces I can invest in and nobody would notice that I have braces. But from my experience after having the treatment with ClearCorrect, I can totally recommend it. I know that it costs a lot of money and it's not an option for everyone, but if you are insecure about your smile and you don't like the way your teeth look, then I think you should consider getting ClearCorrect or Invisalign or traditional braces. At the end of the day, it is investment in yourself and you will be enjoying it for the rest of your life.